Imagine setting out to make a documentary about one of the most consequential tech leaders of our age, only to fail so spectacularly that the movie you make becomes a mirror of your own creative unraveling. This is Deepfaking Sam Altman, a film by Adam Balalow, who hoped to explore the ethical horizons of artificial intelligence, but instead stumbled into the messy heart of what it means to make art, and what happens when that art begins to make you. Welcome to Film Brief. I'm your host, Nicholas Buggs, and today we're diving into Deepfaking Sam Altman, a movie about creative desperation, technological promise, and the perilous space between human intention and manufactured intelligence. The film opens with a simple idea. A documentary filmmaker wants to interview Sam Altman, the enigmatic CEO of OpenAI. But that interview never happens. Emails go unanswered, executives decline, and footage of attempts from San Francisco to OpenAI headquarters becomes a chronicle of failure. But like any intrepid filmmaker, Lowe pivots. He travels across the world to India not to find answers, but to forge them, commissioning a deepfake version of Sam Altman, an AI entity dubbed Sambot. What begins as a cheeky workaround transforms into a strange camaraderie between creator and creation, a pseudo-relationship that raises bigger questions than the film ever set out to answer. The documentary starts as an investigation of deepfakes, but ends up as an introspection on obsession, risk, and the very human cost of chasing a story. It's funny, bewildering, raw, and to some, unexpectedly tender. Adam Balalow isn't new to complicated subjects. An NYU graduate with award-winning credits from HBO to Netflix, his work often explores hybrid spaces where media meets subculture. His 2024 series Telemarketers earned an Emmy nomination, yet even that success didn't prepare him for the chaos that would become Deepfaking Sam Altman. Lowe's intent was straightforward: explore AI's ramifications by getting the CEO's perspective. But when that access evaporated, his creative instinct didn't recoil. In fact, it fractured. In interviews, he's reflected that the film became a document of process more than topic, where each stumbling block wasn't just an obstacle, but the raw material of his own personal narrative. In choosing to include himself so overtly with successes, failures, and missteps, Lowe both confronts and embraces his own role in the evolving relationship between humans and technology. This meta self-exposure isn't just a stylistic choice, it becomes the thematic engine of the entire piece. This isn't a movie packed with actors and dramatic monologues, but there certainly are performances to watch. Lowe himself becomes the protagonist, the weary filmmaker, the improviser, the father juggling family pressures and creative ambition. His presence anchors the film's emotional arc, especially as we see his internal conflict unfold in real time. There's also Sambot, not a traditional role, but an AI persona who becomes unnervingly personable. As the fake Sam Altman begins to reveal more about Lowe than the filmmaker expected, we glimpse the real drama of human yearning, the search for connection, understanding, and validation. Supporting appearances from journalists to AI practitioners add texture to the film's exploration of technological promise. But it's Lowe and his deepening relationship with this invented companion that provide the most unexpected emotional tenor. Deepfaking Sam Altman was released on January 16, 2026 at the Quad Cinema in New York City, following earlier festival screenings including South by Southwest 2025, where audiences first witnessed its hybrid approach. Critics have been divided, some calling the film earnest and curious yet thin in its critique, acknowledging its humor and heart more than its explanatory power. Others praise its timeliness and provocative framing of a world racing towards AI normalization. Audience reaction has leaned into the film's ambivalence, part documentary, part experiment, part personal essay. It's not universally celebrated for clarity, but it is respected for refusing to tidy up its thematic complexity. At its core, Deepfaking Sam Altman isn't just about artificial intelligence. It's about the filmmaker's intimate struggle with creation itself. It's a manifesto on failure, on pivoting, and on the unexpected places a story can lead you when the original path collapses. For independent filmmakers, the ones chasing voice, meaning, and impact with limited access and, of course, huge ambition, Lowe's journey offers both a caution and a kind of permission to embrace the messiness, to be vulnerable in your art, and to recognize that sometimes the failure becomes the real subject of the story. If you're curious about where creativity, technology, and human desire intersect, and how independent filmmakers navigate those impossible choices, Deepfaking Sam Altman will tickle your curiosity. The film is scheduled for a wider theatrical release following its January 30th opening in LA. If you enjoyed this film brief, I'd appreciate it if you would show us some love here at the Make It Podcast by following us on your favorite podcast app, YouTube, or any of our social accounts. Just look for the Make It Podcast and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with your friends. This episode was brought to you by our ebook, Mastering Film Marketing, a filmmaker's guide to crafting impactful marketing campaigns for independent films. Check the show notes for the link. And to our filmmaking friends, family, fans, and followers out there, be better, be creative, be engaged. And thank you for listening.